Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Israel Sammour, and today I'm representing for my project Language Barriers of Multilingual Families in K through 12 Education. So I'm presenting a workshop focused on one of the most important and often overlooked areas of diversity and inclusion of K through 12 education, language barriers experienced by multilingual families. I'm presenting this through K through 12 teachers and school administrators since your role deeply impacts how families experience communication, belonging, and access in schools. We will be exploring how language barriers affect families, how Universal Design for Learning, known as UDL, can help remove these barriers, and how the Los Angeles Unified School District, or LAUSD, has become a national leader in multilingual inclusion. By the end of this workshop, you'll walk away with stronger understanding of what the true linguistic inclusion looks like and how we can make our school environments more equitable for every family. So, workshop goals and objective. The goal of this workshop is simple but powerful: to empower educators with the knowledge and tools needed to create inclusive communication systems that support multilingual families. By the end, you should be able to do the following: understand how language barriers impact learning, family engagement, and overall student success. Number two, recognize how Universal Design for Learning can support linguistic accessibility. Apply inclusive communication strategies in your classroom and school environment. And number four, identify effective real world practices from the LAUSD and other districts that are leading the way in language inclusion. Everything in this workshop is tied directly to diversity, inclusion, and UDL principles. Defining the diversity component. Our diversity component today is language diversity, focusing on barriers in the multilingual families experience when navigating the school system. So language diversity refers to a wide range of home languages spoken by students and families. That could be Spanish, Arabic, Armenian, Korean, Mandarin, Tagalog, and many more. In districts like the LAUSD, over 90 languages are represented. Language barriers occur when school communication, events, services, and academic materials are not accessible in the family's home language. This can impact a student's entire educational experience. This means parents may not understand school expectations. Students may receive less academic support at home. Families may avoid asking questions due to fear or embarrassment. Teachers may misinterpret language difference as ability and difference. Language diversity includes emergent bilinguals or immigrant families, refugee families, and students who navigate multiple cultural worlds. And as Bilton reminds us, language is a core element of workplace diversity, and that includes schools. Current issues. There are several major issues currently affecting multilingual families in K through 12 settings. First, access to translation and interpretation is inconsistent. Some schools rely on untrained staff or automated tools, which can lead to misunderstandings, as Garcia and Kohler explain that this can directly harm family engagement. Second, English-only culture still dominates school. Many educators unintentionally use English and proficiency with intelligence or readiness, a bias that Draper warns is harmful and inaccurate. Third, there is a shortage of multilingual staff members in front offices, counseling departments, and administrative positions. This often creates a barrier for families seeking information for help. But there's also positive growth. Dual language programs are expanding nationwide. LAUSD has multilingual hotlines and translation support teams. Schools are beginning to adapt more culturally inclusive family engagement practices. So while progress is happening, significant gaps still exist. Universal Design Connections, or UDL, is essential when addressing language barriers. UDL teaches us to design environments where barriers are removed before they occur. CAST, from the CAST 2018. There are 3 core UDL principles that directly support multilingual inclusion. Number 1, multiple means of representation. Information should be present in different ways. Translated materials, visuals, icons, captioned videos, multilingual newsletters, stated by Garcia and Cleffin, show that representation through multiple formats increase comprehension in emergent bilinguals. Number 2, multiple means of engagement. When families receive communication in their home language, engagement rises. Offering choices like phone calls, text, videos, translated documents reduces fear and increases trust. Number 3, multiple means of action and expression. Students and families should have multiple ways to respond. For example, students might demonstrate learning in their home language or through visuals. Families might complete forms via interpreter or form support. Research by Thomas and Kohler shows that linguistic flexibility improves long-term academic success. UDLA shifts the mindset from families must adapt to us to we design environments where families don't encounter barriers. Inclusive workshop design. Creating an inclusive school environment requires thoughtful design in both physical spaces and workplace policies. So let's start with the physical design. Multilingual signage throughout the school, translated documents for IEPs, enrollment, and discipline notices, technology supports like translation apps and multilingual web portals. LAUSD has incorporated all 3 with strong results. Workplace actions and policies, training on linguistic equity and cultural humility, clear expectations for using family-friendly language, protocols for working effectively with interpreters, hiring incentives or stipends for bilingual staff, employee awareness. To be successful allies, staff must understand the following. Language diversity is an asset, not a defect. Many uninvolved parents are actually excluded by language. Students' home languages strengthen cognitive development. Cultural differences are not signs of neglect or disinterest. When staff adopt these practices, school environments become more welcoming, responsive, and equitable. And I think that's really important. Advocates and exemplary workplaces. Several organizations and school districts are leading the country in linguistic inclusion. Number 1, as I mentioned earlier, LAUSD, a national leader. LAUSD supports families in over 100 languages and has been recognized for the following: multilingual family hotlines, a district translation unit, and expanding dual language programs, and bilingual parent workshops and cultural events. These efforts have led to higher student achievement and stronger family engagement. Number 2 is SEAL, Subrata Early Academic Language. SEAL is widely praised for improving language outcomes in early grades. It emphasizes home language, integration, oral language development, and cultural responsive family engagement. Number 3 is Boston Public Schools. Their dual language expansion has increased literacy rates, bilingual proficiency, and student cultural identity, stated by Thomas and Collier. The UNESCO recognized programs. Schools receiving this awards integrate strong multilingual communication, parent leadership opportunities, policies protecting linguistic rights. These organizations demonstrate the linguistic inclusion is achievable with the right leadership and mindset. Key connections and takeaways. Language inclusion is not just an educational issue. It is a human rights issue. Language is identity. Language is culture. Language is belonging. When families cannot understand communication from schools, they cannot participate in their child's education. This impacts attendance, grades, special education access, and emotional well-being. Why does this matter for teachers and administrators, right? Well, because multilingual students make up nearly 30% of the U.S. schools and over 40% of the LAUSD. Because linguistic diversity is rising every year. Because UDL gives us a roadmap for creating equitable learning environments where every family, not just English speaking families, can fully participate. Your leadership and daily decisions determine whether multilingual families feel welcomed or shut out. It's that simple. This workshop is an invitation to build schools where every family's voice is valued. And we can make a difference. It's powerful. Some opportunities to learn more. I added here some excellent resources to deepen your understanding and continue growing as an advocate. There's a documentary called Speaking in Tongues. This film follows children in dual language programs and shows the social and academic power of being bilingual. There's a book called Educating Emergent Bilinguals by Garcia and Cleveland. This text reframes English learners as emergent bilinguals who bring cognitive and cultural strengths to school. Research article, Thomas and Coulier, their groundbreaking research shows that students in dual language programs outperform peers academically long term. A podcast about ELL strategies offers particular ideas teachers can implement immediately. The website Color in Colorado, this is really cool for educators. A bilingual resource hub offering free family engagement tools, translated documents, and teaching strategies. Encourage your colleagues to explore these resources to build stronger, more exclusive practices. And these are my references that I included, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to join my workshop and hear me out.